Terrence Malick is one of the most visionary directors we've ever gotten to see in the realm of cinema. Films like The Thin Red Line really show this. Like, he's just a master at his craft. And here pretty soon, I'm going to be getting one of his movies in my collection. Now, I won't tell you which one it is, but you'll see on Friday. But for now, we're going to talk about one of his earlier films, his second film, 1978's Days of Heaven. And after that, he wouldn't make another film until The Thin Red Line 20 years later in 1998. But yeah, let's talk about Days of Heaven. Now, this isn't my first time watching it. I actually watched this film earlier in January on Amazon Prime, and let me tell you, it was terrible. Like, it was really terrible. Like, the entire film was compressed. It was pixely. I could not see. There was like no clear shot. It was awful, and it actually kind of ruined the movie. Like, it ruined my experience. I couldn't get into it because of this. I couldn't see anything clearly. But I wasn't going to talk about it then. I thought, no, I'm going to give this film a second chance. Wouldn't you know it, the Alamo in Springfield was showing this as like the part of their like Throwback Tuesdays or something. Kind of similar to what the Moxie's doing right now with 2 Tuesdays. So I saw this and I'm like, yes, I'll go there. And I did. And it's so much better like now. Not just because like I get to see everything clearly, but I feel like I appreciated the film more, like with its story, its characters, and some of the performances. Like, I feel like this and Chicago are Richard Gere at like his best. Like, I just love his performance in both those films. And Days of Heaven's no different. I don't have really much words to say other than like he was really good in this. Brooke Adams, Sam Shepard, Linda Manns were also really good in the movie. The music by Ennio Morricone and Leo Kotek is just iconic. And like just the repeating things, the different tunes of the same theme, and like the kind of the little traveling theme you hear when they're on the train and on the boat. Oh yeah, let's get to what I think is my favorite aspect of Days of Heaven. It's cinematography. Like, this movie won only one Oscar, and it was for cinematography, and I'm so glad, because, like, this movie definitely deserved an Oscar for cinematography. Like, look at these, like, that I'm just putting up on the screen right now. Look at all these beautiful shots. Like, they had no right to make these shots look so beautiful, but they did. They went the cinematographer, what's his name? Nestor Almendros, like, just nailed it. He nailed the cinematography. Like, any shot that had sunsets, silhouettes, magic hour were flawless. Like the shot of them just kind of of them like with all the crickets or cockroaches kind of flying up in the air. Like, there's a reason that's considered one of the most beautiful shots in cinema. There's also plenty of sunset shots, the silhouette of the train going on the bridge. This movie just does not stop with its beautiful cinematography. Same thing with like the fire catching on the field scene. It really is just such a visual masterpiece. Now, if I do have any issues with Days of Heaven, I'd say that it's just a teensy tiny bit long. There were some scenes that didn't interest me as much as some of the other great stuff that I've been mentioning. And yeah, I think that's it. Days of Heaven, while not my favorite Malick film, right now that spot goes to The Thin Red Line. It's still another fantastical effort from the cinematic maestro, Terrence Malick. And it's rumored that his next film, The Way of the Wind, like said to be a dramatic version of several episodes in the life of Christ, is rumored to be premiering next year at the Cannes Film Festival. So I'm really excited about that. Like I'm excited for anything Terrence Malick. Like I've not seen a single miss from him.